Hello, this is the Tradesight U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview and Domestic Economic Data Roadmap for the Thursday, the 11th, and Friday, the 12th of May, 2017. Hope you're having a good trading week. We've had some nice winners off the report, but a lot of the intraday action has been so narrow, there wasn't a lot else to call, unfortunately. Once again, we'll look at the intraday action in a moment, but here's the ES front-month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market, the S&P 500 in futures form. Nothing new, nothing exciting. As you can see, some very narrow candles. It's one of the worst opening hours of the year in terms of range. We do not quite have a 13 sell signal here, but we're close. At any rate, let's go through the rest of the daily charts, and then we'll look at the intraday action. We don't typically do market previews for Friday, as most of the week has played out at that point, so we'll be focusing on Thursday and then talk a little bit about what still is to come Friday. We won't have another market preview unless something exciting happens on Thursday. So we got crude oil was up to 47.37, up a little bit. Gold up $2.50 to 12.1860. The S&P cash index gained 2. There is a 13 sell signal there, by the way. NDX 100 was up 3. SOX up 21. That's a new closing high on the SOX, but biotech's down 11. That's why it's a wash on the NASDAQ. The VIX gains 25 cents, again, up 2 days in a row, back to 1021, one of the lowest readings on the VIX ever in history, which is why we're getting no volatility. Trend gets a low close at 0.63. That puts the 10-day moving average at 1.05. That's not a signal either way. NASDAQ volume was 1.9 billion, better than the first 2 days of the week, but not really reflective of any action. Advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ plus 336, and on the New York plus 896, after being negative the prior 2 days. Google loses 287. I'm sorry, 187, still very near the highs. Apple down 73 cents. Amazon down $3.87. That's still near the highs there. Netflix up 282. Why not? New closing high on Netflix. Tesla up 396. Why not? New closing high on Tesla. The 20-year bond ETF, TLT, down 14 cents to 120.48. Goldman Sachs gains $1.12. Still holding. Look at that perfect hold on that 13 buy signal, holding the pink risk line there. The Dow Jones was down 32, which doesn't really count. All right. So now let's take a look at the 5-minute charts. Look at that. There's the ES. 2 days in a row add up to all of 10 points, and actually Monday's part of that too. So 3 days this week, we're in a 10-point range on the ES. We got a flat opening, a flat first hour. Then we moved up all of about 3 points right ahead of lunch, and then look how flat over lunch and beyond. Just absolutely horrifying. 2-point range. That's just unheard of. Here's the NASDAQ side, not much better. So there's nothing to talk about when the market's this flat. Obviously we've had some sell signal warnings, but we have this low volatility number, the low VIX number, which means nothing's happening. Something's got to happen to shake that loose one way or the other. In terms of economic data, on Thursday, we've got the PPI plus the weekly initial and continuing jobless claims number an hour before the bell. We've got the natural gas inventories an hour into the market. The big deal is on Friday, CPI and retail sales an hour before the bell, business inventories and Michigan sentiment 30 minutes in. So that's what's left of the week. Who knows if we'll get a shake-through day. Like I said, we had some winners. We had IPXL short today, for example. Here's a look at the daily chart of that. This was given, long. This was given off the report in the morning. Look at that nice move on IPXL. Trigger was 14.60.35, and it closed at 16.55. So 2.5-point gain on a $14 stock in the middle of the slowest market volume or slowest market action in quite a while. So we've had one winner like that each day, and that's good enough. But got to stay focused on those broader patterns when the market sure as heck isn't doing anything intraday. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple of weeks. Have a great trading Thursday, Friday, and have a good weekend.